Have you ever noticed that some clients' brows will absorb tint almost instantly and others will take much longer, even when the hair looks exactly the same? Well, this actually comes down to the natural pigment that's inside the hair itself. So, brow hair contains a pigment called melanin, which is what gives the hair its color. And there are two different main types of melanin that exist in hair. The first one is eumelanin, which is responsible for darker tones like black or deep brown hair. The second is pheomelanin, which creates warmer tones like red, auburn, and lighter browns. Now, here is where it becomes important for brow artists. When a client has very light or pale brow hair, there is very little natural pigment inside that hair. Because there is less pigment already present, the tint is going to penetrate the hair shaft much faster. And that is why you can sometimes apply tint for just a minute or two and the hair will absorb the color immediately, almost like a sponge. But if a client has a warmer toned hair, like an auburn or reddish brow hair, that hair will contain pheomelanin. And that pigment can actually influence how the tint develops. Sometimes it will take much longer for the color to show, or it will develop slightly differently because it's interacting with that natural pigment that's already in the hair. So, two clients can have brows that look very similar in thickness and texture, but their natural pigment inside the hair can make them react completely differently to tint. And that is why brow artists should never assume that every client will process the exact same. Understanding hair color and pigment will help you to know when to adjust your timing and your color choice, because great brow work isn't just about applying the tint, it's about understanding how the hair you're working on is going to respond to the product that you're using. And if you want to understand things like hair pigment, color theory, and how to adapt your brow treatments to every client, we teach all of that inside our step by step online brow training. So you can click the link in our bio if you are interested and learn more today.